Hey, hi, how's it going? Um, I was 13-3 like 40 minutes ago. Now I'm 13-8, and I have 9 games left. So I was 13-3, how I said, and I needed to go 10-5 to get elite. Wait, 10-4, 10-4 to get elite. I needed to go 10-4 to get elite because I was 13-3. And I lose a game against a pay-to-win team. Then I disconnect from a game. And the game didn't even kick off, which was the even funnier part. And after that, I think I got into another game. I actually lost it. I'm coming up against way better people now since my form is like plus 10 and I can come up against like plus 29 people, which it's kind of stupid, but you know what? It doesn't matter. And I disconnected from at the end of that game too. I don't know how. Magically, I just disconnected. Now, let me tell you guys this. I have played these games, and when I disconnect from the EA servers, if I don't beat this guy, dude, not only do I disconnect from the EA servers, but I disconnect from my internet on Xbox. Like, I disconnect the EA servers that make me disconnect from the servers. Yes, because it's not even my internet. It's literally just these are like, if you guys haven't been on Twitter or social media at all and seen people talking about the disconnects and the matchmaking problems that have been going on, well, let me tell you, EA have like disabled matchmaking I think twice already this weekend league, and yeah, they've said they fixed stuff, but not really, because I have not actually had problems all weekend. And today I play and I get to disconnect. So I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what the title of this video is going to be. And the title most likely is going to be like, here's how to make people happy, or here's how you can fix your game, EA. Something along those lines, man. But let me just say this. If EA gets stable servers and they invest in servers, however long that takes, like if it takes like until FIFA 20, then so be it. Even though that's not what anyone wants, especially me. If they invest in better servers, then it would fix everything. Or not, okay, I don't want to say that. It would fix so many problems, and it would literally cause such a good, it would be such a positive outcome from the community, because so many people don't like this game, and the toxicity has formed because it's EA have forced competitive into the game. But the thing is, it can't be competitive when the gameplay is literally different every single time you start playing. Like, it makes, if that went in, like, it makes no sense how you have to start adjusting to every single game, how the game feels whenever you get on, and you have no idea how it's going to be. And the thing is, not many games have that. Like, this is the only game year in, year out over the past 3 years where every single time I get on, it feels different. Fortnite feels the same every time. My bullets register every time. The bullet drop is the same every time. Everything is the same every time. Any other sports game, I bet you can ask anyone else. I don't play any other sports games, but man, I can tell you that their servers are probably way better than this. And the thing is, I feel like even NBA's servers are better, just because obviously NBA, it's live versus 2K, and obviously most people play 2K, so they kind of have to like invest in the NBA because they obviously want to have their sales go up as much as possible. What? Please tell me you just saw Mertens leave the ball behind him. But the thing is, why would EA invest in better? Why would EA invest in better servers when, like, okay, like, let's say I am a community manager and I'm like, I go to my boss, whoever that is. I don't know if I'm a community manager. I don't know. I'm like, hey, I've been communicating with the community, and it seems like over the past 3 years, the biggest request that they've had is to to invest in better servers, you know, and let me tell you why this would be a good investment, because it would make overall the user base happy, and it would make for an actual game where you feel like you're in control all the time, and where it would solve so many problems. Like if I were a community manager, that's what I would tell my boss, and my boss would be like, okay, that's great. So how much are the servers going to cost us? Like, let me try and give this to like one of the, I don't know, the finance people or the accountants, and I'll get back to you tomorrow. Okay, that's what the boss says. Boss comes back and he's like, okay, well, we made some calculations. If we buy like one or two more servers, maybe even three to spread across like different regions, that's going to cost us about $20 million. So let's see, how much are we making? Are our sales going up, or are the sales going down, or they staying the same? Okay, well, it looks like our sales are going up, but we haven't changed anything in the last 3 years. So if our sales are going up, that means we're doing something right? So why would we invest in more servers when our sales are going up? Go look at EA's income over the past, I think, let's just say a year. Apparently, their FIFA E World Cup has, or at least viewership has like quadrupled. Their income has gone up way a bunch. And you look at this as a like let's say an investor, an outside perspective person, and you're like, wow, FIFA's growing as an esport. FIFA is doing great. FIFA's like just killing the game right now, man. It's a prominent esport that's going to be very, very good and serious in the next couple of years, and it's going to grow to become a great game. That's what you think. But the thing is, the only reason the FIFA E World Cup viewership has gone up is because people want the prizes. Like, don't play a goal. Thank you. Did you guys not see people spamming what's it called? Exclamation point icon, exclamation point Henri, exclamation point like free packs or something like that. Like, I don't know if you guys knew, but if you watched the stream, you would have a chance of, if you linked it with your EA account, you would have a chance of winning a prize. And it used to be like prime icons. It was like towards the end of the game, so it didn't really matter. It wasn't that big of a deal, but it was like you could win prime icons, you could win like a team of the seasons. Like, it was ridiculous, and that is why so many people started. That's why so many people started watching the FIFA E World Cup, and this makes it seem like everyone is happy with the game, when in reality, servers are the answer, man. Servers are the answer. But I completely understand. I hate saying this. When I say I hate saying this, I really do mean it. And I don't hate EA. I don't hate EA. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't. I know that EA most likely won't invest in newer servers, or just extra, like, not newer, I wouldn't say, I mean maybe even newer, because this is like the only game where I have online problems consistently, not just sometimes. EA won't invest in extra servers because from a business perspective, there's literally no point. There's literally no point for EA to invest in more servers. Why would I, like, let's say, I don't know, how can I explain this? If I am the owner of a business and I have no competitors and I am absolutely killing it. Over the past year, my income has just gone up out of nowhere, and it's growing and growing and growing, but I haven't changed anything that I've been doing, and everyone's complaining. Do I care? No. I don't care, because my income's going up. That's all I care about. If I'm a business owner, all I want to do is make money. All I want to do is make money. If people are unhappy, but they're still playing my they're still using my product, they're still giving me money, then okay. If I see my sales going down, if I see my company seriously being affected, and I see myself losing money over time, then I'm going to make a change. But EA won't see that ever, because FIFA has a monopoly over the let me say football for most of my across the pond viewers, but soccer games, as we Americans, I don't know if I should call myself American, but as we North Americans like to say, soccer, EA has kind of a monopoly on it, man. You can't say PES is a true competitor when their graphics, like, I mean, like, when I say graphics, I mean, I think what was it called? The UI, the user interface. The menus are just. I'm pretty sure I could come up with better graphics in about 30 minutes in Photoshop, and I am not even that crazy good at Photoshop. That's the thing. So, I like, I completely understand why EA. I respect EA and their decision to literally just do nothing to improve the gameplay. And I'm not taking shots at producers and game developers and code, the ones who do the code, make the code and make fixes. I'm not talking about them because they're just doing their job. They're literally like, if EA tells them, okay, well, or the community manager comes and tells them, okay, this is the glitch. This is the glitch. Here's video proof of it, and here's how we can fix it. Okay, the coders will go ahead and do their job and fix it. Do they really care about making a better game? Yes, to an extent, yes, they do. But at the end of the day, they're still getting paid, and if they're not giving permission to improve the game how they want, which obviously they won't be, then they're not going to do it. Do they care about the game? Yes, they do. Of course, everyone who makes games or makes just something with like code wise, programming wise, wants to do something to the best of their ability, and if they see a problem, they're going to want to fix it. But if they're not allowed to, if they're not given permission to because they work for like an employer, like EA in this case, then it doesn't matter. And my biggest point in this video is just I'm gonna keep repeating it, and I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but it all just comes down to servers, man. It all just comes down to servers. I wouldn't care if I'm bad at this game, but I can get on every day after school and practice the same game. And by the same game, I mean, I don't want my players to, voice crack. I don't want my players to feel like they're in mud. I don't want my players to run slower some days, and then some days feel like they're agile. Like, for example, one of my biggest pet peeves in this game, and how it feels, how I know when the gameplay is bad. Like right now, it's solid. It's not that bad. It's overall weekend league or for champs gameplay is pretty good for me at least. And I play on wireless. That's the thing. If I played on Ethernet with an Ethernet cable or wired, I would be like just on another level. But I can't because my router is downstairs, and I am upstairs, so I can't. Okay. You guys just saw me go from 2-0 up to 2-0 down, or 2-2. So we're going to try and focus up a bit here. That is a foul, referee, man. I really need to sneeze, dude. Like, the humidity here in LA sucks so much, dude. And it messes with my nose to the point where it makes me feel sick. Let's go, dude. Let's go. What a play. Mbappe creates that play, finishes it off as well. So, now we're back in the lead. Let's get back into our conversation. I'm going to try and not repeat my points again. I want to talk about something else, like why I want to make a video titled and just talking about, without any cuts, why FIFA Ultimate Team specifically will, with its current state, never be a esports that's taken seriously. And I want FIFA to, let's go, dude. Yes, Neuer. I move Neuer. He saves that. Great save from Manuel himself. But I want to talk about why FIFA Ultimate Team will never be a competitive esport, because I truly believe. Interesting. Why I truly believe it won't be, and it's so easy to talk about, for me at least, from the way I see it, and why it won't be. But that's a story for another day. If you guys are interested in hearing that, let me know in the comment section down below. If this guy doesn't want to give me space, then it's all good, dude. I'm up by a goal. I'll just be chilling here. Lewandowski almost puts a top corner against Lloris. Dan, the man, is going to take a pause. So let's get back into it. So servers. I'm just going to keep saying servers. It's the key to making the user base happy. How I said, I don't know if I finished this thought or not, but if I could come home from school, grind this game every day, if it's like, I've made this comparison so many times. It's like I get home from COD, to play COD, and my gun has a different recoil pattern every day. Like, based on the connection, my gun could shoot right, upright, and then another day, because of my connection, it goes down left. Or not my connection, but the servers. Imagine that. Like, how would pros be able to play the game? They would have to learn a new recoil pattern every single... Oh my god, that almost went in. Every single time they hop on the game. You know how ridiculous that is? And, man, if the gameplay wasn't bad, if the gameplay wasn't like, okay, there's going to be still instances where you're like, oh, EA scripting, EA dumb goal, AIDS goal, and things like that. Yeah, I mean, that's just people being mad that they lost the game, and that just happens out of bad luck sometimes. And I'm one of those people that complain. But the thing is, when it comes to like a video game, especially one that is a sports game and one that's like this sport specifically, you're gonna have so many issues in game. So I'm gonna shoot this, by the way. Wait up. Oh, I subbed out my boy James, huh? Okay. Let's put this top binge right now. Oh, that almost bent in too. That would have been a bit nasty if you ask me. But as I was saying, man, just like it's all the community's asking for. I really want to make. I might make another video on this very soon. And I'm specifically making it today because I've had more problems with the servers disconnecting me for literally no apparent reason today than ever before. And you might say, okay, you just said you're playing on wireless. Maybe that's why you're disconnecting. No. I have never disconnected from a Foot Champs game this year until about 30 minutes ago. And is it a coincidence that people are disconnecting from the servers this weekend on Twitter? I don't think so. And is it a coincidence that all my devices stay on? I'm listening to a podcast, and my podcast... Oh, my God, no, not like this. Yeah. And my podcast stays on, and everything runs smoothly. Like, I'm checking Snapchat, I'm checking Twitter, everything's... I can just refresh it, and it goes normally, like, there's no problem. Is that normal? No. And the thing I find really weird... I don't know if I could blame EA for this, or if it's Xbox's fault. I don't know how... I get disconnected from Xbox Live when I get disconnected from the EA servers. It is the most mind-boggling thing to me. It makes no sense. It's dumb, but it's just kind of weird, man. But if all I just want is consistent gameplay. All I want is consistent gameplay. I think I said that I was finishing this out before, but I like to play. I don't know if you guys have noticed during my game today, but I really dribble like with LT, and then I don't at the same time. Like I try to dribble. If I can get the ball, I'm not gonna get the ball. I might before the time ends. No, I'm not. Easy. So let me see if I can get the ball. Okay, I can't get the ball. So what I do is like I dribble left and right, and I just like if I see someone coming towards me, I turn the other way, and then I dribble away, and then I find a pass. I thought I was gonna disconnect there for a second actually, but that's what I usually do. And when my players turn slow with the ball, that's when I know my gameplay is bad. If my gameplay is good, then they should be able to turn fluidly, and everything is good in life. So we have 14 wins. We have gold 3 secured. I guess I'm going to keep playing. Hopefully I can get to 17. How many games do I have left? Like 8 or 9 or something like that? I don't even know, man. I have 8 games left. I can get to a total of 22 wins this weekend. I think I'm just going to go to 17 because going to 20, I have to go 6-2, which I don't know if I want to put myself through that kind of stress. Right now I'm at like, I think I'm like at 8 form. I don't know, something like that, but whatever. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. By the time you guys do watch this video, this, what's it called? FUT Champ should be over, so let me know what you guys finished in. I'm hopefully gonna get 17 wins, get myself some nice packs for the team of the week that's coming up, as we do have a nice team of the week, and I'm gonna liquidate my club so I can start preparing for the Black Friday market crash, which is actually coming in about 2 weeks. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next video. Have a fantastic day, and I am out.